Good afternoon, everyone. It is Tuesday afternoon. It's the 4th day of February. It's damp. It's dreary. It's rainy, but it is still warm. Temperatures are still running in most places at 50 or better, but not for much longer. We do have much to discuss with regards to weather changes coming up over the course of the next few days. From seesawing temperatures to regular chances for precipitation. Did I mention welcome to Whiteboard Weather? You hear the theme song in the background. All I need is whiteboard weather. I see people checking in from all across the area. Butler's in the house. West Quip in the house as per usual as well. And more people will be checking in as always. It is Tuesday afternoon, as I mentioned. And on Tuesday afternoons, we have a special sponsor, as we always do. Let me introduce you once again to Country Hammer Moonshine. This is our Tuesday afternoon sponsor. You're saying, what is Country Hammer Moonshine? Well, it is flavored moonshine. It is delicious. It's a limited distillery that specializes in flavored moonshine. So this is not just, a guy hanging out at the end of your street making it in his basement. These are the professionals. They make specialized flavored moonshine, over 50 flavors. They have free tasting. They have retail sales, which means you can walk into one of 4 locations. You can taste it and you can buy it right on site. Their locations: Bethel Park, North Huntington, Robinson Township, and Clairton. So one of those 4 locations, retail spot, walk in, taste what you want to taste, and buy what you want to buy in the sizes that you want to get, because there are a variety of sizes in addition to a variety of flavors. They have fifths, which of course are larger, half pints, and then these cool little sizes. They're called airline miniatures, and you can get these in a variety of sizes. Say you like 6 or 7 different flavors. Well, you can get 6 or 7 of these, and you can have all the flavors on hand. I have pumpkin pie, chocolate peanut butter cup, cinnamon candy. I have root beer float and dill pickle. It is all delicious. Haha, see what I did there? It is Country Hammer Moonshine. Again, your place for flavored moonshine. These are the experts. Reach them online at country-hammermoonshine.com, or you can find them on Facebook as well, or visit one of their 4 retail locations. It is Country Hammer Moonshine, and it is good. Good afternoon once again, everybody. As I mentioned, damp and dreary outside. Not a lot of rain, but enough to keep things on the damp side, certainly this afternoon. Quickly, we'll run down some birthdays, and we have a lot of weather information to get to. I hope you brought a scorecard, because you're going to need it. You're going to have to pay very close attention today to the weather forecast, because it is not cut and dry, pun intended. It's not dry. Born on this day, very quickly, running down some birthdays. Alice Cooper, the rocker. Gavin DeGraw, the singer. Country music star. Clint Black has a birthday today. Hall of Fame football player, linebacker Lawrence Taylor. And we also have Rosa Parks, who celebrated her birthday on this day, in addition to George Romero, the zombie king, until his passing just a couple of years ago. This was the day that George Romero celebrated his birthday. It's National Hemp Day today. It is National Homemade Soup Day today. And it's Thank a Mail Carrier Day today, in addition to World Cancer Day today, honoring those people around the world who have been and continue to fight against cancer. Those that have beat it and those that are beating it and fighting it as we speak. So it's World Cancer Day today as well. Keep up the fight. All right, let us get to the weather breakdown for today. Let me set up the maps here for you, and I'll show you what's cooking outside right now. Flip the camera around. Hang on. There we go. There's a look at radar. As of a little after 3 o'clock this afternoon, you can see generally light rain showers moving across the area. Not everywhere at the moment. Areas north are cloudy but dry, and then in and around Allegheny County points to the south and even east are seeing some light rain falling. Much more widespread rain is approaching, so everyone's going to get wet as we head toward late afternoon and early this evening. Now, as I mentioned, it still is mild outside. Out the door right now, you got 52 degrees. It is damp. It is dreary. That's a general temperature for areas in and around Allegheny County. It does vary from location to location, and check out what I mean. As you get further north, the temperatures drop off. Look at Erie and Meadville, 37 and 35 respectively. It's mid-40s in Newcastle. And Franklin, meantime, everyone else is in that low to mid-50 degree range. What this tells you is, look at the winds as well, north and northwest. There is some cooler air lingering just to our north and west that will be bleeding down across the area over the next several hours. This is all associated with a cold front that's moving through the area as we speak. So as that colder air continues to bleed across the area, we may, and I want to emphasize may, see a period of, we'll call it mixed precipitation at the tail end of this particular round of precipitation. And I'll explain in a moment who could potentially see a little bit of mixed precipitation. Not a lot, but a little bit. But generally, it's going to be rain. Here's a look at the surface map right now. You'll notice there's the cold front. It's the blue line with the triangles shifting to our south and east. This is as of the projected point at about 7 o'clock this evening. Still generally rain across the area until you get closer to the lakeshore where you see that blue color. That's where there could be a little bit of light snow, again this evening, well north of I-80. Overnight tonight, I'll show you this. This is about 2 o'clock in the morning. You'll see generally still green, so mostly rain, but there's this little sliver. Let me get my pen. There's this little sliver right here of which there could be a brief mixing, and I'm talking about an hour or two when there could be a little light mixing in the middle of the night. This is probably going to be after 11 o'clock tonight and probably be over with by 2 o'clock in the morning. It's not going to be for everyone. It will be mainly for areas north. You could see a brief window of light mixing. It will be done, gone, sayonara, by first thing tomorrow morning. I think high pressure will build in. We'll have clouds through the day tomorrow, but generally a dry day and a chillier day as the colder air filters in. And you'll notice here's your front, well down to the south. So far enough removed that we'll probably get through the daytime period on Wednesday free of precipitation. Then what happens is this whole boundary pivots, comes back north as a warm front. As that occurs, precipitation is going to surge back across the area. You'll notice as we get toward Wednesday night, things start to orient a little differently. You can see the boundary starting to set up here, main area of low pressure here. Everything is going to start to surge north. Looks like it's still mainly rain until you get north of Route 422 Wednesday night, where there could be again some mixing in that same location. And then Thursday morning, it is all rain, a southerly flow. You can see green everywhere. And then eventually, after this passes, colder air is going to wrap around it on the backside. What does this mean? Basically, it means we're in for a little bit of a seesaw, a roller coaster ride over the next several days, because we have a front that's really going to be, I'll use the term oscillating, moving back and forth across the area over the course of about 48 hours. Tonight the front settles south, colder air bleeds in behind it. Stays to the south tomorrow, stays chillier. Boundary then comes back north, warmer air surges back in, and then the boundary will then sink back south as we head into Thursday night and Friday, and then colder air will bleed back in. So up and down and up and down. Here we go, the Seesaw. You can call it the Thunderbolt. We're taking a little roller coaster ride with the temperatures the next few days. No matter how you slice it, it's really, Mother Nature's not going to be able to make up her mind in which direction she wants to go between now and Friday. So, buckle up, baby. We're going to take a little bit of a ride. Let me show you the ride as we head over to the whiteboard. For this Tuesday afternoon, we are brought to you by Country Hammer Moonshine. Country-hammermoonshine.com is where you find them. Online, it is flavored moonshine. It is absolutely delicious. You can buy it in one of their 4 retail locations, North Huntington, Clairton, Bethel Park, and Robinson Township, or you can find them online and check it all out for yourself, all the 50-plus flavors of moonshine. Breaking down your whiteboard. Sunset tonight, 5:42. Have you noticed the sunset time getting later and later? That's good news. Sunrise getting a little earlier each day, 7:27. Again, Seesaw, yo-yo, roller coaster. Temperatures this week. Pick your term. Yo-yo. It's going to be a roller coaster week of temperatures. I think over the next several days, and this is probably the one question a lot of people want to answer, will we get any snow accumulation? I think our shot at maybe getting a minor accumulation of snow won't come until Friday. And that would be less than an inch. But until then, it's mainly going to be rain. And there could be a little wintry mix at times, but nothing is going to accumulate. So the forecast for tonight, 30 degrees, and then that's going to be well after midnight that we dip down below or near 30. Evening rain, and then a light mix possible between 11 and 2. That's the window that I'm highlighting, and mainly north. That would be where you're saying mainly north. What's that mean? Probably north of Newcastle, Butler, Katanning. I think that would be the line I would draw. And that window, again, is only going to be open for a couple, 3 hours. And then all the moisture will move out of the area overnight. So by tomorrow morning, it's long gone. And while it will be chillier tomorrow, 37, just a lot of clouds. I don't think there's much precipitation around during the day tomorrow. But 37 is going to feel pretty chilly, considering that we're going to cool off by, 15 to 20 degrees of where we've been the last couple of afternoons. Tomorrow night, again, with that front returning back north as a warm front, rain is going to return in most places. A wintry mix will be possible north again later tomorrow night. That same general area, Newcastle, Butler, Katanning on north. And then as we get into a southerly flow, temperatures will rise late tomorrow night. So that 34-degree temperature tomorrow night should be before midnight, and then temperatures will inch up probably closer to 40 by daybreak on Thursday, and then we're back up to 56 on Thursday. A mild day once again, breezy with rain showers. Then we go in the other direction. 35 on Friday, cold again with a few snow showers. Again, it's possible we could see a minor accumulation as some snow showers move through the area on Friday. Saturday, 38 degrees, mostly cloudy, a few flurries, a seasonably cool day. And then Sunday, mostly cloudy and a high temperature of 40. So soak it all up. I said you were going to need a scorecard from one day to the next. 37 tomorrow, 56 Thursday, 35 on Friday. Up, down, up, down, up, down. That's your forecast. Again, I wouldn't be overly concerned with any weather impacts. The possible mix late tonight, again, is just a brief window. It's going to be over with before you even wake up. And then tomorrow night, that mix will be, again, in those areas mainly north. And then as temperatures inch up, I think that mix will go over to plain rain by Thursday morning in all locations. So that is your breakdown over the next several days of the yo-yo roller coaster seesaw ride that the Mercury will be on between now and Friday. So I hope that all made sense. I was trying to put it in as simplistic terms as possible, but I think you all get the gist of what I was getting at. So that's the weather outlook. Very quickly, I want to remind you tomorrow morning, when you wake up, pop on the radio, 5 to 9 a.m. I will be on again with my buddy Larry Richard on KDKA Radio, News Radio 1020, between 5 and 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. We will still be doing whiteboard weather as per usual at 7 a.m. tomorrow. I'll be in studio with Larry, so we'll get you up and out the door with your weather forecast tomorrow morning from the radio studio. But again, if you're headed out tomorrow morning, pop on the radio, hang out with Larry and I for a few hours tomorrow morning, or however long that you're going to be commuting or just enjoying your coffee. So there you go. Please share. Please share whiteboard weather with your Facebook friends. The more you share, the more people we reach, and the difference it does make. So thank you very much for sharing all the time, and the reminder again to do it today. I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. from the studios of News Radio 1020 KDKA. Have yourself a great rest of this afternoon. Enjoy the mild temperatures for another few hours, and then chillier temperatures return tomorrow. Peace.